If we are savvy managers, we know that based on equity theory, our employees will review both internal and external equity, meaning they will compare themselves to other people both inside the organization and in other companies. Because our employees do this, we also have to pay attention to both types of pay equity. Many managers think that one of the solutions to deal with this issue is pay secrecy, which means requiring employees not to disclose their pay to anyone else. But the NLRB, or National Labor Relations Board, has consistently ruled over the past several years that organizations may not discipline workers who reveal information about their pay and their work conditions. As long as the workers are participating in protected, concerted activity, the NLRB views this activity very broadly. As a result of these rulings, a company that continues to function with pay secrecy rules and that uses those rules to discipline employees in any way may be charged by the NLRB with violating the NLRA. In addition, President Obama signed an executive order in 2014 prohibiting pay secrecy policies in federal government contractors. In this order, a potential loss of government contracts is punishment for failure to comply. So, enforcing pay secrecy clauses is becoming more dangerous to organizations. However, there may be legitimate concerns about pay secrecy within companies. We may want to keep employees from discussing their pay because if we have two people working next to each other and doing the same basic job, and if there are big pay differences between them, there could be a problem, even if the two individuals have significantly different performance histories. We think we may be able to avoid the problem by not letting them talk about it, but can we really avoid the problem that way? As a general rule, we can't. If you're an employee who is required to sign a contract with a pay secrecy clause, what is one of the first things that pops into your head? You immediately begin to believe that we must be paying someone else more than you. So, one of the issues here is that almost immediately this creates a motivation and job satisfaction problem because of your perception of inequity. Remember, perception is the key to equity. So, there's a perception problem associated with pay secrecy, even if pay secrecy is deemed to be legal for some cases. Employees may assume that the employer is unfair and biased against them, whether that's the truth or not. Therefore, they may try to balance the equation in a different way. There are also potential legal questions that the employer may be trying to avoid: potential age, race, and gender discrimination, or other issues. This may be because of wage compression, or it might be because older workers have fewer current skills than someone who's just out of school. When you get out of college, you should have fairly up-to-date skills, but older employees may not want to learn new skill sets as time goes on. In that kind of a situation, the younger person may be worth more money to the company, but the older person doesn't feel that that's true. So there's some potential for discrimination lawsuits here. All in all, there is evidence that pay secrecy has an adverse effect on performance and voluntary turnover.